Welcome to Yee's Law Journal. I'm Josh, and today we're diving into a topic that's reshaping the competitive landscape of the digital economy: interoperability in digital ecosystems. Joining me is Anne, a seasoned expert in digital competition law. Hi, Anne.
Hi, Josh. Excited to be here. Interoperability is such a timely issue, especially with the way digital platforms are expanding and reshaping how we interact online.
Absolutely. Let's start with the basics. Anne, interoperability originally came from the tech world, right?
Exactly. It's a technical term that refers to the ability of different products or services to work together seamlessly. Think of how apps on your phone connect with your hardware, or how email systems communicate across providers. But in the digital economy, it's no longer just a technical concept. It's a strategic lever that can influence market competition, consumer welfare, and even innovation.
Interesting. It's not just about making things work together, but also shaping the rules of the game. That brings us to a critical question. Why is interoperability such a hot topic in competition regulation now?
The answer lies in the rise of platform economies and digital ecosystems. Companies like social media platforms, app stores, and cloud services dominate by controlling their ecosystems. Interoperability, or the lack of it, can either keep markets open or entrench dominant players.
So, regulators have a tough balancing act, encouraging openness while ensuring innovation and protecting data security. Let's unpack this step by step. How is interoperability categorized, and
There are two main ways to classify interoperability. The first is by technical integration level. Protocol interoperability allows basic connections between systems, like APIs. Data interoperability emphasizes real-time automated data sharing, enhancing features like scheduling apps that integrate your email data. Full protocol interoperability takes it further by enabling competing products to fully interoperate, for example, messaging apps allowing cross-platform communication. The second way is by value chain level. Horizontal interoperability refers to competitors working together, like two messaging apps enabling cross-platform chats. Vertical interoperability involves different layers of a system, like an app store, allowing seamless integration with a device's operating system.
got it? Horizontal and vertical sound familiar to anyone in competition law. Now, Anne, what are the competition implications of horizontal interoperability?
Horizontal interoperability has its pros and cons. On the plus side, it lowers barriers for new entrants. Smaller players can tap into the network effects of dominant platforms, giving users more choice. But there's a flip side. Standardizing features can lead to product homogeneity, dampening innovation.
And it's costly too, right? Fully integrating systems at a deep level requires significant investment.
Precisely. It's also worth noting that horizontal interoperability might help users stick with dominant platforms while enjoying benefits from smaller ones, an effect called multi-homing. That doesn't always disrupt market dominance.
So, the message is clear. Tread carefully with horizontal interoperability. How about vertical interoperability?
Vertical interoperability has transformative potential. It can spur innovation by allowing third-party developers to build on dominant platforms. Think of the vibrant ecosystems around mobile operating systems. But there's a catch. Platforms might misuse their power, exploiting developers or imposing restrictive rules.
Sounds like a double-edged sword. That reminds me of the European Union's Digital Markets Act, DMA, which targets gatekeeper platforms.
That's a great example. Under the DMA, companies like Apple are required to allow interoperability for core services like app stores and hardware. This ensures that smaller players can access their platforms on fair terms.
But it's not smooth sailing. Apple's recent tussles with the EU show the challenges. Remember the case where Meta requested interoperability for features like messaging and AirPlay? Apple raised concerns about user data security and system integrity.
Exactly. It shows the complexity. While forced interoperability promotes competition, it also raises questions about privacy, innovation incentives, and the cost of compliance.
Let's bring this home. What's the big takeaway for regulators and businesses navigating interoperability?
For regulators, it's about balance enabling fair competition without stifling innovation or compromising security. For businesses, collaboration is key. Engaging with regulators and competitors to craft smart, sustainable solutions benefits everyone.
Well said, and interoperability is more than a technical challenge. It's a policy frontier. Thanks for breaking it down with me today.
My pleasure, Josh. And to our listeners, let us know your thoughts on today's episode. Should interoperability be a universal rule, or are there better ways to foster digital competition?
Great question. Stay tuned for more insights next time on Yee's Law Journal.
See you then.